I chose to come to Visiting Nurse because of my own personal journey through hospice in general, but then also just my own professional journey. So I'll start with my hospice journey. When I was 15 years old, I lost one of my family members, and they had been served by hospice. And that wasn't an easy decision. A lot had went into their healthcare decisions throughout the process of that. And then at the end, we decided hospice was the right answer. And so when I was in college, I was going to school for accounting, and I decided that I was going to volunteer for hospice to give back like somebody had given to my family. And so I went through the hospice volunteer training program, and I went through everything I was supposed to do, and I got sent out to see my first patient, and my first patient was not very thrilled to have me there. She was a very isolated, very lonely lady. She had not, I think that was by choice. She didn't really want other people around. So having a college kid show up at her house and knock on her door and say, "I'm here to visit with you," that was the last thing she wanted. But through my time with her, I spent so much time just showing up at her house, planting flowers, staying out of her way, helping her get around her home with her oxygen tubing. And it was really rewarding for me. I'm still not sure if it was very rewarding for her. I think it was eventually. I think she came to some understanding that I was there to be with her, and she enjoyed our visits. But what it did for me was just amazing. And I changed my degree and changed my plan in college to become a social worker after that experience. And I always have had since I've been a social worker, I've really always loved the experience of just working with people that maybe didn't necessarily want me around, and they didn't have a need for somebody like me to come in. But I felt like through that journey that I ended up working in long-term care and senior housing, and I felt like that there was an opportunity to work more closely with hospice. My first contract we signed was with Visiting Nurse in the building I was in, and for hospice services, and I felt like that was really a partnership that I really valued. And as I stayed through that journey with going with hospice in that world, I ended up showing my interest for the CEO position and ended up here.